Billy back here with Broship of the Nerds, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my predictions for WrestleMania 42. Now, as always, there's going to be some matches where the results could go either way, but I'm going to share where I think the show's going to go, and we'll see what happens. So, as always, since they've been doing this, WrestleMania has been 2 nights for a while, which is great because the shows used to be like 7 hours long. So this is good. Night one, here we go. The Vision, Logan Paul and Austin Theory with I Show Speed will take on the Usos and LA Knight, yeah, in a 6-man tag match. I'm going to go with the Usos and LA Knight. I think story wise, it makes sense for them to get the win after I Show Speed helped the Vision steal the tag team titles from them. But I think ISHO Speed's going to have a tremendous athletic spot as like a highlight of the match. Next up, we have Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre in an unsanctioned match. While I like Drew McIntyre, Jacob Fatu is a future main event star, so I think Jacob Fatu goes over Drew McIntyre in this unsanctioned match. Next up, we have the Irresistible Forces, Nia Jax and Lash Legend, defending the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships against the teams of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, and the Bella Twins. Now, this is one of those that could go either way. Personally, if it was me, I would give it to Bayley and Lyra just because Bayley was not even, due to story reasons, she was pulled off the WrestleMania show last year, and Becky Lynch took her place. So I'm going to go Bayley Lyra just because that's who I would want to win. Next up, we have AJ Lee defending the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship against the greatest women's wrestler of all time. And it's not just her saying it, Sports Illustrated says it, John Cena says it, Becky Lynch, the man. Um, this is one of those where no matter the result, I think this is going to be a hell of a match. And while I love both of these wrestlers, I would normally go with Becky, but because she's one of my all-time favorites, I got to go AJ Lee. So AJ Lee retaining here. Um, Next up, Seth Rollins versus the Ring General Gunther. Now I sense some shenanigans coming in, so I'm gonna go. Even though I want Seth to win, I'm gonna go Gunther just because I feel like someone's going to interfere. Maybe a returning Braun Breaker, depending on how his surgery went, even just sliding a chair into the ring, I see Gunther winning this because they've been building him up, and he put Jay over last year and Sami Zayn over last year. So Gunther's due for a WrestleMania win, and so I see him going over Seth Rollins. Next up, we have La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer defending the Women's World Championship against the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble winner, Liv Morgan. Now, lately, not this Monday, but the Monday before, there was a backstage segment where Liv was talking to Roxanne Perez, and Stephanie pushed her into her, and their heads hit, and they had to undergo concussion protocol. It appears that Liv's okay. And I did notice on Monday they were working in a very safe manner, so I'm hoping that she's good to go for Mania. This might be one of the sleeper picks as best match on the card for night one, maybe even the whole show because of the physicality of these two. Um, Liv's WrestleMania record's not good, and while I like Stephanie, I think Liv deserves it. So I'm going to go with Liv Morgan picking up this win and becoming the Women's World Championship. And our main event of night one, Cody Rhodes defends the WWE Undisputed Championship against the Viper, Randy Orton. And if Orton loses, McAfee will leave the professional wrestling industry permanently. Now, initially, I would have said Randy Orton, but because of where the story's going and the fact that last year Cena beat Cody for the championship, I see Cody winning this match and McAfee getting out of wrestling because he has his ESPN stuff, game day, and all that. But yeah, I have Cody Rhodes going over Randy Orton. Now, this is another one of those matches where I could be wrong, and Orton could pick up the win, but I'm going Cody Rhodes. That's night one. Night two of WrestleMania, Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. What a hell of a way to kick off night two. Um, this is one of those matches where Brock Lesnar, we know he's getting closer to retirement. So Brock, in my opinion, doesn't really gain anything by winning this match. Obafemi is a main eventer in the making right now. The fans love him. He's got a very good entrance. He has a very good walk to the ring. He's a big dude. He has that it factor. I'm going Obafemi. I think Brock goes in too confident. I think he'll get some offense in, but I think Oba makes a comeback and Obafemi beats Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Next up, six-pack ladder match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Current champion Penta defends against Javon Evans, the impressive up-and-coming star. Dragon Lee, underrated at times. JD McDonough, tough as nails. Rusev, and Rey Mysterio. This is one of those where the safe pick here is Penta retains. Now, if WWE wants to shock everybody, Javon Evans, the kid is so good. He's up and coming. Let's see here. He is 21 years old. When he steps into that ring, he dazzles the crowd, right? He makes you go, wow, I can't believe someone is that good of an athlete. So I'm going to go Penta, though, retaining the Intercontinental Championship, but I think this is going to be a hell of a ladder match. Rusev's kind of the wild card because he's not really a high flyer, but he's very strong. So there could be some really cool spots with him, like he's climbing up the ladder with somebody on his back, does a showcase of strength. So yeah, I think it'll be a good match. Sami Zayn defends the United States Championship against Trick Williams. This is one of those where I don't know, because I don't see every championship changing hands. I see some retaining. But I see Trick picking up the U.S. title from Sami Zayn, right? Because Sami beat Gunther at Mania for the Intercontinental title one year, a couple years ago. I see Trick winning this because he's another one of those guys that's up and coming. Next up, Dirty Dominic Mysterio has bit off more than he can chew. After Dirty Dom, JD McDonough, and the Judgment Day turned their back on Finn Balor said, "You brought out another side of me you haven't seen. We're getting the demon Finn Balor against Dirty Dominic Mysterio. The demon goes over here. I think it's either going to be a good match or it's going to be a squash, but I see the Demon King kicking the shit out of Dirty Dom." Next up, Jade Cargill defends the WWE Women's Championship against Rhea Bloody Ripley. This is going to be a very physical match. Jade is so strong that it's hard for her to go up against the smaller women because of how physically dominant she is. So I think Rhea and Jade is probably the best matchup you can have out of these two because Jade needs someone her size or close to her size. But I see Rhea Ripley picking up the win, winning the WWE Women's Championship, and helping SmackDown get more views and get more eyes on it because most of the people I like are on Raw. You have Aleister Black, and you have a few on SmackDown, but the majority of the people that I enjoy watching are on Raw. And then, of course, the main event. CM Punk, the World Heavyweight Champion, defends against the winner of the 2026 Men's Royal Rumble, our Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. So this is one of those matches where the build's been really good, story's been great. It could go either way. Here's the thing, though. Roman already has the records, and he will re-break the record for most main events in WrestleMania history. The guy does not need a world title. CM Punk, this is only his second WrestleMania main event. And last year, he lost due to Paul Heyman turning on him and joining Seth freaking Rollins. And Seth Rollins got the win. Punk has never won a main event of WrestleMania. So, I see CM Punk winning and retaining that World Heavyweight Championship. And there's one more thing I want to talk about before we get out of here. I know it's going to cost a lot of human monies, but Danhausen needs to be at WrestleMania Hausen. I'm a fan Hausen of his, and I think it would be a mistake not to capitalize. So he might have like a squash match that's thrown in last minute. It'll be very nice, very evil. But yeah, Danhausen has taken the world by storm. And if you don't put Danhausen on WrestleMania, you are cursed. So you better listen to the fans and put Danhausen on WrestleManiahausen, or you will be cursed. Those are my predictions for WrestleMania 42. Of course, the festivities kick off tonight with the WWE SmackDown and the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2026, which is a great class. My favorite all-time tag team, Demolition, going into the Hall of Fame tonight. I am working this WrestleMania. I chose not to take vacation this year for WrestleMania week due to wanting time off at the 4th of July, but I will at some point sit down and watch the show. I hope you guys have fun. Let me know in the comments. What are your predictions for WrestleMania 42? Love to hear from you guys. Take care, and that's all I have for today.